Hey all, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another antique store haul. Everything I'm going to be sharing with you today came from one of my many favorite peddler malls that I have here in town. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'd like to share with you all is something that I absolutely love. This is a really cool 50s, 60s owl wall pocket that's made to look like a clock. It's got two ceramic weights on the bottom. And I paid about $14.36 for this. It was originally $15.95, but the booth was 10% off. This has been sitting at this mall for quite a while, and I've admired it every time that I've gone in there. And something about it just said, go ahead and buy it, and that was that day. So I'm very happy that I picked it up. It is made by Pacific in Japan. I did do my research before I purchased it to see if it was a good price, and it was. And if I were to go ahead and resell this, I would probably list it for about $40. For only $13.50, I picked up this really awesome Stanley horse-drawn carriage. It's got the man in the front seat, and we got the woman as the passenger, and it's even got the original awning to it. How cool is that? And this was made by Stanley, and I believe that this is probably from the 1940s, just judging by my research. I've never seen it before, and I felt that the $13 was definitely worth it. For $10, I picked up this really awesome vintage Treasure Craft cookie jar. It's in overall good condition. There is some slight chips on the bottom here. Actually, no, it's mainly up here. But you can't really even see them when you pick up the piece itself. There are some slight marks with damage, like right there, but it's still an overall really nice piece. I will more than likely be offering this up at a live sale because I think there are some people out there who would absolutely go crazy for this. So for only $5, I picked up another jar, and you all know what I'm going to be doing with that. I'll be using it for a bunch of smaller goods. Also what I like to call my junk jars. Basically what I do is I take a bunch of really fun small goods that would otherwise get lost, and I throw them in a jar, and I just think they make really fun conversation pieces. I did start them probably about 6 years ago, and some things I do pay up for that go in these, but just because I love them. And I like small things, but I know they get lost easily, so the best way to display it all is throw it in a jar, and you can always look at it, and you can remember where you got it. So this is the first one I ever started, and I do apologize, we're not going to be able to go through them because there is a lot of stuff. I remember getting this right around the time we started going to the Fayetteville Antique Mall. I picked this one up in a booth, I think it was like $4.80 or something like that, really cheap. And I said, you know what, I'm going to do something really unique and different. And I did. I filled it up with a bunch of odds and ends over the years. And eventually I had so much that I found another jar years later. And I started filling this one up. And as you can see, it is quite full of different things that I've found over the years, including this really cool Miss Maryland picture. Donna Silvestri was her name. And then we've got things like that really cool fish necklace that I picked up a long time ago. We've got a clown. We've also got some 7-Up matchbooks, as well as a bottle brush wreath, and just matches, and oh yes, we can't forget that. That was an eBay find if you didn't see that video. That Elaine Coca-Cola mirror, paid $4 for that. And that's worth some pretty decent money because that's just, yeah, it boggles my mind what I got that for. And I can't believe they didn't know it was old. So let me turn that back around here. So these ones have taken me quite a few years to find stuff to put in them, but it's the thrill of the hunt for me, whether I go to antique stores or the flea markets or the thrift stores. And this one up here is the one I'm currently working on. I have it stacked because, yeah, I couldn't, because this jar is a little bit taller. But this one has a lot of my enamel flower pins that I have a really weird attraction to. And there's some pinup stuff in there. If you guys remember from my haul from the Antique Marketplace of Lemoyne, I just picked up that pinup girl bobber. That's worth about $30 in itself, and I think I paid like 7 something for it. Some really cool swizzle sticks. There's another one of my flower brooches. I've got that really cool owl that looks like the fish in my other jar. And then there's another enamel flower pin. And I actually just got another one that you'll see in an upcoming haul. This was something that was really interesting that I got at the flea. It's naughty. It's called The Dirty Girl on the Go. It's just a naked lady on a carousel. Some kind of like novelty tag from the 50s or 60s. I just thought that that was really cool. Now that is not an, what do they call that? A cameo. That's just like one of those soapstone pieces with nymphs on it. I just had to have that. But yeah, that's basically what I do is I take really unusual or smaller goods and I throw them in a jar. This was really interesting. I'd never seen this before. It's a gypsy curl from the 60s. And I got that at one of our Goodwills. I guess someone had donated somebody's old things, and then this was sitting on the shelf, and for whatever reason, I thought it was different, never seen anything like it before, and I just had to have it, and here it is sitting in my jar. So there are so many cool things that you can find for these things. I mean, look, there's a little Blondie purse. We've got some of those clickers. We've got some pinup matchbooks. We've got a Borden's ice cream pin. So many different fun things that are out there waiting to be discovered and saved that you can put in these. So I know I did spend a little bit more time talking about these, but I know you guys have been asking me to share them. So I hope you all enjoyed seeing the junk jars. Now we can get back to the haul. I did get this really nice, I guess it's kind of like a goldish yellow Westmoreland stretched glass vase. I got it for $4.95. It was on sale 20%. At least I think that's what it was on sale for. And I will more than likely be saving that for a fall sale. I'll probably start doing the fall stuff maybe like in late August and into September. Because I got some good fall decor for you guys. So I had to have that. For only $3.60, I picked up this really nice art glass bird. Now, I don't know if this is legit art glass. I could be very wrong. But I was really attracted to it because I like blue. And, you know, when I unwrapped him, I thought he was broken at first. I'm like, is something missing back here? But then, you know, I thought, you know, maybe this is where they broke off the stick when they hand blow the glass. And that's probably just a pontil. Because it's not sharp, it's smooth. And there isn't anything on the bottom to, like, you would think that the pontil would be on the bottom, but it's on the back of the bird. And he's in really good shape. No broken pieces, no repairs. Even his beak is in really good condition. I will do my research to see what he is worth, if anything, and then if not, I'll just put him in a sale, because he is just super cool. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and check out the small stuff. For only $2, I did pick up an outhouse ashtray, and what I really like about these is that you can actually burn incense in them, and there's a little chimney there so you can watch the smoke come out of it. This one's definitely got fall vibes to me, so that's why I went ahead and picked it up. There are no marks to say who made it. It does have one small little ding right there, but I think I can probably nab $7 or $8, because I think that's really fun. For $4, I did pick up this really interesting pitcher. They have it marked as a creamer, but I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I just really like the image of the coffee on the front, or the coffee cup. There is no marking to say who made it. It does look like it was part of a mold because there's a line down here. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. No, never mind. But I like the ribbed part up here. I will do my research to see if it's worth anything. If not, I will more than likely be either offering it at a sale or holding on to it. I'm leaning more towards selling it, but I'm not sure just yet. For all my boho lovers out there, for $3, I picked up 4 of these napkin ring holders. Napkin ring holders. Does that make any sense? Napkin rings. My goodness. Made of wood. And I think I can maybe nab about $8 for the 4 of them. I think that that's pretty fair. So yeah, I'm excited about those. And I don't want to say that I dislike boho because, my taste is so eclectic. Some of it is actually pretty nice, and I can't knock it. But I'm not really a fan of, like, macrame or anything like that. That's just not me. But then again, there's always exceptions to the rule. Now this, I'm sure you all are probably wondering, why did I buy it? It is an Aunt Jemima salt shaker, or at least part of it. Paid $2. It's part of that plastics line, F&F, made in US. And it's only half of her. But I am planning to put her in my junk jar because I think nobody else would have bought her otherwise, because she's not a complete woman. That sounded kind of bad, didn't it? You get what I mean. But yes, I wanted to rescue her and put her in my junk jar because she needed to be loved. For only $4, I picked up a skunk, and I have a very odd, attraction to the skunks. I think they would look really cool in a bathroom, so I have a little bit of a collection started. I didn't really need to start it, but I did anyway. So I just thought he was really, really fun. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. I'm just going to show you 2 more pieces, and then that'll be it for the haul. This was really cool. I did pay about $8.06 for it. I believe this is from the 1970s, and it's one of those Zodiac belt buckles. I just really liked the look of the lady on it. Or the goddess, I should say. It almost looks like the Starbucks mermaid. At least it does to me. But I thought she was really cool. Again, I will do my research to see if it is worth anything. If not, it's going in the jar, and I didn't mind paying the $8 for it. I think this is, let's see, August 24th through September 23rd. What is that zodiac sign? I'll be sure and include it here so that way I can make myself not look as dumb as I feel sometimes. But she's really cool, and I absolutely love this. I did pay $4.50 for this adorable child's Western costume. It's the... Oh, I can't even read that now. Western wear, Los Angeles. I know that there are people out there who do collect Western costumes, so I didn't even look it up. I just kind of threw it in the basket and said, you know what, I'll take it for $4.50 because, first of all, it's in really good condition. I don't see any holes or anything like that on it. There might be some light staining just due to age, but what else do you expect? But I felt that $4.50 was an amazing price. And the last item that I'm going to be sharing with you all today is next to that owl wall clock. Wall pocket is my favorite. And it's this really awesome satin glass blue butterfly by Fenton. I did only pay $9 for it. It's got the original sticker on the bottom, and there's no stamp, there's no press from the mold. So I know that this is an older piece. Probably, it dates, I think it's pre-1970, because I think that's when Fenton started incorporating their mark into the mold. They didn't have just the stickers on their pieces. Or maybe I'm wrong and it's on here somewhere and I just don't see it. Because I know I've picked up a frosted butterfly that does have the Fenton mark on it. But I could always be wrong about that. I've been watching this for a while at this peddler mall, and I just didn't want to pay $20.50 for it. So when I saw it marked down to $10.50 and 20% off, I said I'll go ahead and jump on that for that because I do like my blue, and yeah, I just thought that was a steal of a deal. So before this video becomes a million minutes long, I would like to thank you all for popping on and watching my video. You can always let me know down below what your favorite items were that I shared in this haul. So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, the link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!